lesson 3-4, basic solving proportions. It's day 1. That's the homework that goes with it. Here are the answers to last night's homework, so pause that and check it. And then find this page in your packet. We are starting to talk about ratios and proportions. I know that in 6th grade, you spent a lot of time on it. Today is really just a basic review. It might be a little bit of an extension of what you did in 6th grade. Okay, so a ratio is comparing two numbers by division. So you can write it 3 ways. A to B, A to B, or A to B. But it's the same exact thing. That's what a ratio is. If you've got units on them, like $15 for 6 pounds, it becomes a rate. It would be dollars per pound, or cost per pound, or price per pound, or whatever it is. So a ratio is just 2 numbers, 9 to 15. That would reduce to 3 to 5. A rate is a ratio with a label. It means something. Cost per pound, miles per hour. Those are all rates, but they're the same thing basically as a ratio, except it has a unit on it. All right, now, a proportion. Some of these are in your note packet, some are not. I want you to write this one down. This one is not. A proportion is a fraction equal to a fraction. Do you guys have this in your notes? Yeah, it's at the bottom of page, whatever page that is. Turn to the next page. Nope. Add this one. X over 4.8 equals 8 over 10. When you have a fraction equal to a fraction, it is called a proportion. This is to this as this is to this. Super important concept in math. To solve a proportion, you do what? Who thinks they know how to solve a proportion? Anybody know? You cross multiply. You cross multiply. To solve a proportion, you cross multiply. So, what is x times 10? It's 10x equals 4.8 times 8 is 38.4. So I've cross multiplied. Are you ready to sound Justin? Now, how do I solve that one-step equation? I divide both sides by 10. So x is 3.84. I know that you guys saw proportions in 6th grade, but I also am getting to know some of you, and some of you want to just do it in your head. You are not going to be able to do these in your head. You need to know how to do it. I figured out in my head math is coming crashing to a halt, and it's painful for some of you. You must cross multiply and show your work, even if it is obvious what the answer is. Okay? Now, if you know how to cross multiply with a proportion, look, I've got a fraction equal to a fraction. That is a proportion. How do I solve that? I cross multiply. Well, watch how I'm going to write this. Isn't this 12 times the quantity a minus 6? Look how I'm writing that. 12 times the quantity a minus 6 equals 5 times 7 is 35. Well, how do I solve that equation? What do I need to do? I need to distribute. So I have 12a minus 72 equals 35. And then what do? Add 72 to both sides. 12a is 35 plus 72 because I'm being lazy is 107. Divide both sides by 12. And don't start freaking out and saying it has no solution. Not everything is going to work out perfectly. This ends up being 8.9 approximately. Or I minus or 107/12. Or I could change it to a mixed number. If I change it to a mixed number, it would be 8 and 11/12. All right. Again, we're not going to do this one. It's the same exact thing. This one. Cross multiply. 9 times the quantity k plus 5 equals 10 times the quantity k minus 12. All right, what do I need to do on the left and the right, Casey? Correct. I need to simplify both sides, which in this case entails distributing. Are you writing this down? This is 9k plus 45 equals 10k minus 120. Now, in this problem, I've got variables on both sides. What is my next step? What should I do, Casey? How do you do that? I would subtract 9k from both sides. I agree with Casey. I would not subtract 10k because you're going to end up with a negative 1k. Why do you want that? So, 9k minus 9k is 0. So I have 45 equals k minus 120. And then what do I do? Yep. So I get k is 165. Now, copy down. I'm going to erase this so you can see it better. Copy down this problem. M squared minus 8 over 3m equals 4m plus 1 over 12. What is that called? What is this thing called? A what? A proportion. It is a proportion because it is a fraction equal to a fraction. That is a proportion. How do we solve proportions? What do I do, Justin? What's it called? Cross multiply. So all of the things that I just said run through your head. Oh, look, a fraction equal to a fraction. That's a proportion. How do you solve a proportion? You cross multiply. So this one gets tricky. Look, when I cross multiply here, I'm going to have 12 times the quantity, m squared minus 8. Make sure if you are multiplying by a sum or a difference, plus or minus, that you put it in parentheses. Equals 3m times the quantity 4m plus 1. Not only is this lesson a good lesson on proportions, it's also a great lesson on reviewing solving equations, which is what today is all about. All right, so both sides I need to use the distributive property. Here, 12 times m squared is 12m squared. Positive 12 times negative 8 is negative 96. Equal. Now this is where things get tricky. What is 3m times 4m? Correct. Because isn't m times m the same as m squared? M times m is m squared. And then 3m times 1 is positive 3m. Now, we are not at a point in our math career where we can solve for m squared. But watch what's going to happen. Don't I want to get all the m squareds together? Subtract 12m squared. Subtract 12m squared. This is 0, so I'm left with 96 equals, this is 0, 3m. Now that is something we can solve. You guys don't know how to solve something with an m squared yet. So the m squareds, they cancel each other out in essence. Divide both sides by 3, and I get m is negative 32. Questions? All right.